Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. Don't know what that is doing. Okay, anyway, today's video. So today is going to be a KIKO haul slash first impression. So the first product that I am going to do a review on is this KIKO Universal Fit Hydrating Foundation. Now, I have oily skin, so when it says hydrating, I was a little bit nervous, but then online it says for all skin types, so we will see. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to be applying this with a flat top foundation brush. This is in 01 Light Peach. Now this was like the lightest in the shop that they had, so I was just like, well, clearly that's me. But online I'm sure they had like ivory, but in the shop they didn't. Okay, so let's see how much of this I'm gonna need to use. I'm gonna start off with one really thin layer, like this. Looks a little bit too orange. Now this is the lightest one they do, and this looks a little bit too orange for me. It's weird, it's like going on the skin like a moisturizer. It's really strange. It actually doesn't feel that like bad. It feels quite, you know what it really reminds me of? It reminds me of the L'Oreal True Match. Just the consistency of it, because it's not thin, but it's not thick. So I paid for this foundation $5.90. So for $5.90, it's definitely not bad. Okay, so this is one application. So, and I've got to say, I don't hate the way it feels. It feels really, really moisturizing, very sticky at the moment. But I actually don't hate the way it looks either. It doesn't look too bad. It's given quite a nice coverage, but it's definitely a medium to light coverage. It's not covered any of my areas that I needed covering really, and it does feel quite wet, which I'm sure once it dries it'll be like perfect. I'm going to put another layer on just to see how good it is at building. I'm quite liking this foundation. At the moment, I know on camera it looks a bit orange, but in person it actually looks really nice, and I'm actually really liking it. It feels good, it is covering really nice, it's building really well. Okay, so this is the second layer of this foundation. I bought from KIKO was their foundation, not foundation, their concealer. I heard a lot about this concealer online because it was full coverage. So this is what it looks like, and once again I've got it in 01, which I believe that the colours in this range are a little bit on the dark side, so I don't know if you will get your perfect match if you're really super pale, because I'm pretty pale and this is a little bit orange for me, so I'm thinking this is probably going to be a bit too orange as well. So this is what it looks like. You have a little mirror on this side, and then it's just like a very creamy concealer. So we will see how this works. I have some really trouble areas around my chin area. I'm gonna use my finger for this because, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. I have some areas around here that I really need concealing. Right, the biggest test for any concealer is under my eyes. Under my eyes are so dark because I am so pale. So let's go. I don't really use cream concealers like this under my eye because they really do crease, but we will see. I have the KIKO Hydrating Universal Fit Hydrating Foundation, and I have the KIKO Full Coverage Concealer. So I'm going to set all of this with Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Okay, so now I have powdered my face. I am going to talk you through some of the other products that I bought from KIKO. Now, they had a offer on making your own palette. There we go. They had these palettes in lots of different sizes. I got the 3, so it's an empty palette like this. And you basically choose the eyeshadows. You basically choose the eyeshadows to go into this palette. And I chose 3 pretty amazing eyeshadows. The minute I walked over to where the eyeshadows were, I immediately fell in love with this colour. So I'll take these out. This is, on the packaging, this is the one thing that was so annoying. It doesn't actually have the colour of these eyeshadows. It only has a number. So this is number 257, and it is this beautiful, beautiful gold colour. Let's get it out, and you pop it out of these little plastic thing. Pop it out the little plastic thing. No, still no colour on the back. And then it has a little plastic lid on top. So we pull that off, if I can. And then it basically pops straight into your little palette with a little click. And this is the first colour that I got. It's so gorgeous. Okay, the next colour that I got was this one, and this is 205. Very much like a terracotta-y colour. It's very, very nice. The last colour is this one. Basically, it is a really true black. Well, it's swatched a really true black. We'll see actually what it's like. But this is 295. So that's the black. Check out the palette. How cute does this palette look? Look at that. That's the first time I've seen them in the palette. And I really like the way the palette opens and closes. It's magnetic. So, but they look so amazing in there. My contour, well, bronzing and blusher, and now I'm gonna do an eye look with these new colours. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna literally wing it just to basically give a first impression on these colours. So first I think I'm gonna take this colour all over my lid and into the crease. Crazy pigmented. So that was this first colour. Even though it looks a little bit like this one, it was actually this one. And I'm gonna now put this into the crease. I really did not realise how pigmented these colours were. Basically I literally put my brush in for a tiny little like doop, and I got so much product on my eye So, oh my god. I now know I will not need to put my brush in so hard. And now I want to put the black into the crease. These colours are amazing. Honestly, these are so cool, these colours. They're so good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to take, where is it? A small flat brush like this. I'm going to go back in with the first colour and I'm going to do from the corner, the inner corner to the middle to meet the black. With the middle one just for underneath the eye. And I have just put a nude eyeliner on and a thin coat of black waterproof mascara, and that is it. And I will put a little bit of orange and pink lipstick gloss thing. It's like an orange and then a pink. Anyway, so this is the finished look from the KIKO foundation, the KIKO concealer, the KIKO eyeshadows. So anyway, I will list all the information about these products in the down bar, but it is like 1:05 now, and I will stick the camera back on at about 6 o'clock tonight or something, and we will see how this foundation has held up throughout the day. So me and Taco will be back in a couple of hours to see how all of this has held up. So I'll see you later. Hey everyone, so it is 6:30 now and this is how the makeup is looking now. The foundation I think is still looking good. The only thing that I have seen is that it's starting to like curdle and like crack and sit in my pores just between my eyebrows, and around my nose it started to like get quite oily and just settle there. I haven't put any more powder on or anything, so this is exactly how it looked before. So the eyeshadows seem to have held up pretty damn good. The concealer looks like you can see it a little bit more now. It is not really letting that much poke through. Obviously I've got my areas here which you cannot even see, on my chin, so I mean it's still looking good. So this foundation anyway, I am definitely going to give it a really good rating. It's felt a little bit wet on my skin, but that could just be because I've got oily skin and you know, but it has given it a really healthy glow. I mean I didn't put highlighter on, this is just the way it sits, and it has sat really well on my skin. So I would definitely recommend it for, I mean, how much did I pay for it? $5.90? It's absolutely a recommended foundation, and I'm definitely excited to try some more KIKO products. So I'm gonna sign off for this video today, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone! Bye!